Good morning. How my honeybones doing? All right, this is video number 2. All right. And now, hey, it's going to be as long as it is. That's all I got to say. Jimmie ain't rushing nothing. All right. I'm just saying. All right. Getting right into it. Okay. So my niece asks, who's my biggest inspiration? Okay. Thank you for your question, niece. You're the only one that asked a question. I appreciate your participation. Uncle love you, baby. Special love to ya. All right. So, I thought on this. Okay, I did. I thought about this question too. Who is my biggest inspiration? And I keep saying God, right? This is God. But like, okay, maybe that's a generic answer, right? And then it's like, everybody say that or something like that, Think about it for a minute. Might not be God. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's your husband or your kids or something like that. Okay, let me think a little bit more. Thought about it for a day or so, too, And thought about it even before I came, did the last video. And it's still the same old thing. But see, so it must be God. God is my inspiration. God is the reason I do what I do. The way I look at it, God equals love, right? Because God is love. And then love equals compassion for other people, all right? So that's why I do what I do, if that makes sense. Y'all know what I mean? So because I love God and God is love, I have love and compassion for other people. So therefore, God is my inspiration and to helping people, however that may be. Mostly it's through, spoken word, like, what I'm doing, or books I write, something like that. Okay. All right. So thank you for your question, Alexis, sweetie. All right. So Jimmie had to make up his own question because none of y'all care about this, obviously. And it's okay. It is okay. Jimmie used to this? So, make Crackhead Jimmie for you? No way. Made it for me. Sure. I'm just saying. I made my own questions too. Now, either you can watch this or you don't. Jimmie don't care. Jimmie making this video because he wants to. And for Alexis. Now, how about that? Okay. All right. Here we go. This is a question. Every other question is I made up. Okay. So if y'all decide, I got a question, you didn't answer this or that, then too damn bad. You should have put it in the thing I had. But I'm just joking. If you do got a question that I don't answer in this video, I don't mind making another video. Because if y'all ain't figure it out yet, Jimmie like to talk. Okay? All right. So, how did you get started with Crackhead Jimmie? Well, you see, it was a dark and stormy night. What? Okay. Okay, I'm just... Okay, now, for real. All right. I started about, I think it was September 2023. Yes. I was under the weather, as they would say, dealing with the, you know what I mean? Mad as hell, okay? Because Jimmie got agoraphobia, Jimmie don't leave. So when I do get the, okay, it's because somebody, meaning one of my kids, done brought it in here to me. And Jimmie be pissed off and going off and kissing everybody out because now I'm sick. I didn't go out here and get the germs. Y'all brought the germs to me. So, yes. I guess, in other words, it was a dark and stormy night. No, yeah. All right, so, Jimmie has a problem with sitting in his sickness. Okay, so most people, when they get sick, they lay down, they sleep it off, and they take NyQuil medicine, and stuff like that, and like that. But Jimmy, I don't know. I can't be still. It could be ADHD. I don't know. But I gotta move. Even in my sickness, I gotta move. I still get up, go take a shower, try to wash the germs off more. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, Jimmy I don't take cold medicine. I don't. I make this one stuff, I call it miracle tea, right? So I made it one time when the whole family was sick, right? And this was years and years, way before the corona, you know what I mean? Well before that. But anyways, the whole family was sick. You got a big family. I mean, jeez, it go around, like, SpongeBob would go around town, around, like that, and do that. Okay? Even in the same house, could do that. Everybody's sick. The person who got everybody sick, when everybody done being sick, now they sick again because it came back around and got them. Okay. So anyway, it was, your green tea bag, ain't nothing expensive and nothing you gotta, go to the store and get, and, you gotta, grate your own, just listen. Okay. So yeah, I was going around the kitchen, ain't had much and stuff. I'm like, Lord, just lead and guide me in the way you want me to go with this tea. And I'm, praying over the tea and stuff and help everybody get better. Okay. It was just a common cold. That's it. It don't matter. Whatever. Sick. So you use a green tea bag with honey, not sugar, honey, and then apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. No. You can use lemon juice. You don't have to have, it's gotta be natural. You know what I'm saying? Got to have the juice of one half of a lemon. Hey, if you got it, use it. But if you don't, and all you got is the lemon juice in the bottle, use that. Stop trying to be bougie. It ain't that serious. The point is, you're making tea and you're praying over it. That's the point. Not tea, and you serve it to your family, and you pray over them, and everybody be well. May your germs be gone. Okay, that's it. Yeah, and that's what to this day. That's what I need. I need some miracle tea. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's how I got started. So I was sitting here, and I was sick, and I was probably doing 100 baby challenge, and or ACE or something like that. And I was like, well, I can't cause like this and stuff, that. You just don't. My throat was hurting. And I was like, oh man, and I was stuffy, you know what I mean? I was stuffy. And I said, shoot, I can't do my videos like this. Shoot, I sound crazy as heck, So I said, fine, I'm just gonna make a new save file. That's what I do when I mess around, and I don't keep messing with the stuff I'm working on. I just start another one. Just call it my throwaway save file. Do whatever I want to do with it, So I started a new save file, and I said, well, let's see, what's something I can do? Because this was just for me. It wasn't for y'all. It wasn't. It was just for me to play in because I was sick, and I didn't want to put none of my work out there sounding like I'm sounding. Feeling like I'm feeling, okay? I mean, come on, it was the, you know what I mean? So, of course, I was not feeling good, all right? So, I said, fine, what's some kind of idea I can do? So, I wrote this book before. It's called, shoot, I never published it, but I wrote it so many years ago. Let's see, what did I call it? I think Sins of the Family. Sins of the Family is what I called it, right? And I never published it because it was kind of a raunchy type of a book. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I was like, well, man, since I ain't never published a book, I mean, I'm telling you, years ago, and it's written, it's been sitting there, just sitting. It's still today, just sitting, you know. But anyway, I said, well, since I ain't never made that into nothing, maybe I'll just make that into a sim story, right? So just of this, okay, in the book, there was a stepfather, and there was two little sisters. Technically, I don't know if you guys remember this. Could be kind of the reason why I never published it. But if you are old, now I know, I think, okay, so there's only one person I know from the past that's still simming, and that's Lily B. Alright? She's still around here. She's still simming and stuff like that. But yes, Lily will remember what I'm talking about. And I don't know if anybody else could remember, but it was, you know, like you always talk about, it was hot cocoa, you know, back in the day with Sims 2, and we had a forum going and stuff like that. And so also, me, Sandra, and Coco, now, it was heaven. That's what I was having back then. You know, having sent, that was me. Okay. So we made a story called Soul Sisters, about 3 sisters, okay? And so we would, you know, the community was loving, you know, the sim story that was going on. Cause what? No, I'm sorry. Okay, what the heck? Okay, my son losing me. What? August 4th. It's August 4th. Okay. All right. I got scared for a second. Oh! That's funny. Okay. Y'all family? I put you in the family what's going on since I ain't ballsy. So, okay, so one of my sons, right? Alright, so, one of my sons, he put it in a group chat, happy birthday to my baby girl, right? I said, wait. I was coming in and I'm like, I know I ain't missing no birthdays now, okay? So I put the question mark or whatever, and I look, and then he posted a screenshot. Okay, so when my daughter, when our baby girl was a baby, okay, my son started her Facebook channel. Okay, you know you gotta be 13 or Facebook channel, Facebook page. You know what I mean? You know you gotta be like 13 or something like that. So she was a baby. So he just put whatever date, I guess. So it says August 4th. Today's her birthday, August 4th. And she's 42 years old. Okay. That's hilarious. Alright. Okay. So, alright, back at it. So, it was yeah. So basically, so then after that, even after that, we still, years after that, after the Sims, we even left the Sims but still was together, okay? So we left the Sim community. Y'all know how that can be. It's still as toxic as it was back then. Nothing's changed. I'm adjusting myself. But see, I'm too comfortable, so I'm not gonna say it and pause and all that. Probably not gonna edit it out, because it's Jimmy, we talking. Sure, anything ain't gotta be professional, right? Okay. So anyway, like, yeah. So, yeah, we left the community, whatever, but still together, we still writing and stuff like that. So, you know, life goes on with people and stuff like that, and, you know, it kind of paused the story, but I wanted to keep going, like, writing. I want to write, right? So, right. So, okay. So I made a story, a backstory. So I took my character and I made a backstory for my character so that I could just me to write, okay? So that's that. So, trying to long story short that, okay. So that's how this Sins of the Family came to be. So that's how this character came to be as well. Now the character, she had a stepfather and she had two little sisters. Alright? You're probably like, how does that make Crackhead Jimmie? Shut up and listen! Gosh, everything don't have to be so just relax and learn how to smell the roses. I am trying to give you guys back your brain cells. Because if you think about it, we have lost our brain cells because everything. That's why the world is moving so fast right now. I don't know about the cistern or whatever they done turned up and speeded up life. I don't know. But I do know life is moving faster than it was. I know that. But the thing is, because people are moving faster. So if people would slow down, right? See, this is Jimmy's thinking. If people would slow down, the earth would slow back down with it. Dang, Jimmy I'm a genius. It's probably that why I ain't got no hair up here, because my brain is so wrinkly, is expanding, and the hair is being removed. But look, people can't sit down for a minute to even watch a short. So I'm putting a stop to all that. You guys are going to sit here and you're going to listen to Jimmy speak. Don't you? I wish you would fast forward me. I wish you would. Don't you click off and watch me knock you out. Learn to sit down and relax a little bit and listen. You might learn something. Hey, shoot. Get on there. So fast. Slow down so the word can slow back down and y'all ready to be gone. Okay, I got something in my eye. I used to hate that. Be like, do you see something? Do you see something in my eye? Yeah, your eyeball. Oh, ha. So dang on funny. Alright, so yeah. Anyways, back to this story. So, yeah, it was two little girls with a big sister. Okay. Anyways, but I was like, well, I don't want to make it completely like that. Plus, I didn't want to deal with, because I'm sick. Y'all gotta understand that. I don't want to deal with no infants and stuff like that, right? So we got the stepdad here, we got the older sister, we just gonna make one boy, change it up, you know? Yeah. So that's why you have the dynamics you have in like that. That's where Chastity and Dominique, okay? So, then, honestly, we starting to get, so in my head, that's where I was going with the story. Plus, nobody was going to see it, right? So that's why I was going with the story. But then if you think about it, if you really think about it, it kind of reminds me of, my life, right? Because I had a stepdad, and I was the oldest girl, and then there was my little brother. But my little brother is just only a couple of years younger than me, okay? But it don't matter. But it kind of mimicked my life before my little sister came along, okay? So that's the dynamics of that, right? Oh my gosh. I'm going out of order. Okay, so number 6 question I got down here says it was going to be about an unpublished book. Briefly tell about the real book. Well, let me cross that out because I did that already. Okay, god dang. Thinking you're gonna have notes and keep you on point and it don't. Okay. So basically I just started playing. Okay, I just started playing. I chose this voice for Jimmy. It just wanted to be a male voice because, well, I voiced all the characters. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, go back. Basically, it took about a week to do the whole series, and plus even some of the season 2. Now, is there going to be a season 2? See at the end of the video for the answer. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I started playing around, using base metal and stuff like that. And so I don't know. I didn't really control the storyline because in the beginning, if you remember, Chastity was talking. And she was talking about how her and her stepdad had a bad relationship, really. Okay, and because that's how it was flowing in the story. And then Jimmy, if I don't know if you remember, it'd be nice if I wasn't so lazy and I could put a little thing up in the screen right here and show y'all what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
I got like a love-hate relationship because I'm mad because I gotta live the way I live, right? And he a crackhead, okay? He's strung out, okay? Honestly, who wouldn't be in his situation? Like, he could have gave me and my brother up, but, you know, I guess you could just say he trying. But, I don't know. It just, the whole thing just made me mad, made me want to cry. Because, I kind of get, why he's strung out, whatever, because that's why I be drinking and smoking and everything too, because, like, it's just hard, it's hard. Life be hard, but life be lifing. And I don't know. Oh, see, he love me. I love him, but we be going at it too. Like, man, sometimes we be going to blows.
But so then Jimmy gets up and hugs her, right? And then she goes, "Oh, see what I mean? He love me, da 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 da," right? So Jimmy kind of changed that dynamic right there, okay? And so then all of a sudden, I forgot about the storyline that I was going to go with, and Jimmy just, all of them really, I just followed them, okay? I just followed them. And I just started doing what they were doing. I was just going with the flow. Like when I want to keep on to say Chelsea. When Chastity would be in school, and she would just get up out of class and walk out. That was not Jimmy or me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we going out. We leaving class. Okay. So basically, I just made whatever the characters did. I just kind of went with the flow on everything. I did not manipulate nothing. Okay. The title was Sins of the Family. All right, that's what it was. Sins of the Family. After I got down so much, well, because I do think, yeah, I caught myself Crackhead Jimmie, you know what I mean? So my son, King Nye, yeah, he said, why don't you just make the title Crackhead Jimmie then, right? And because I showed him a little bit of what I was doing, because I don't matter, like, because I was showing him a bit of the funny parts, I thought it was funny and stuff, and he started laughing, cracking up. He said, you should put this out there. I said, no, I'm just messing around, whatever, And then he's like, yeah, I'll just post it. Make it Crackhead Jimmie. And I'm saying, crackhead, I mean, I don't know how people take that, saying Crackhead Jimmie, crackhead. I don't know how people take it. But then I figured, he a YouTuber, so, and he young, he so, basically, he in this his generation, you know what I'm saying? So he should know better than me, right? So, okay, so I named it Crackhead Jimmie, right? Now, the next question. So, okay, so the views. When I start putting it out, did he get any views? No, nobody, nobody really comments now. But now, I got a few now at the end. People start catching on with it. Because the thing is, nobody was watching it. Nobody was commenting. And I was like, I didn't care. I kept going. I just kept to this day, on for every Friday, it's already been, I could have just do all throughout the week and be done and over with real quick, you know what I mean? But I did it every Friday. Every Friday is going to be a Crackhead Jimmie, as if I was still recording it, but I was already done recording it a long time ago. In 2023, I was done recording it, okay? Yeah, so yeah, I would, again, I didn't make it for nobody but me. I was making it for me because I was sick, but I wanted to play The Sims. So that's what I was doing. That's probably why Jimmy cuss so much, because, I mean, in real life, that's what I do. I mean, I ain't glorifying it, saying, yeah, everybody cuss, but, it's just me. It's realism. You know what I mean? So let's skip to the question number 7 I got is the truth behind Jimmy and addiction. Okay, the truth. The truth is, Jimmy is, as Jimmy became to develop even more, I would see people, men, what I'm saying, that, in my life, like my stepdad. Stepdad raised me, all right? My dad has always been in my life. And then, and then my uncles, you know what I'm saying? Like Alexis. And she say, oh, you remind me of my uncle, da da da. Yeah, because that's part of that too, Now, sure, addiction. I want, dealing with addiction in the family. Now, Jimmy being real serious right now. Addiction, okay? That's what it was about. That's why I say Crackhead Jimmie. But the story is really about addiction. But you know what I'm saying? When you see people or movies, shows, whatever, about somebody who's addicted to something like crack or something like that, you know what I'm saying? They always show the ugly side of it. And yes, addiction, you probably be like, oh, what do you mean ugly side? As if there's a pretty side. Not saying it's a pretty side or a glorified side. I'm saying that there's still another side that that people don't see or not showing or something like that. Okay. Now, listen. We have that addiction. I don't know what you would call it, bug or whatever, throughout our whole dang on family and generations on each side. Okay. Whether it be alcohol or something else. And addiction is a sickness. It's a sickness. It's a health problem. Anything mental or physical. Addiction to something, any substance or anything, it's a problem. Now I'm not trying, I'm not trying to put personal business out there or whatever. I don't know. Because half the time, I don't even know if my people even watch my stuff. They don't. 9 times out of 10, I be having to beg and make, can somebody watch my video? So, 9 times out of 10, I don't care if I'm making videos. I don't care if I'm writing books. Okay? 9 times out of 10, your worst supporters is your damn family. The ones that's supposed to support you before anybody don't support you, even though you may support them. So you be having to get your support from a damn stranger before your own family. But I expect it to be like that anyways. Because honestly, not saying or comparing myself to Jesus, but that's how they did Jesus. Jesus could perform no miracles in his hometown because nobody believed him. He had to go abroad in order to find people to believe in him. Because miracles, if you think about it, miracles come through the faith that you have. And none of them had no faith in Jesus in his hometown. And that's where you would think the faith would come from first. But it don't. It be somebody else. Somebody you don't even know. And so I'm going to take this time right now. And I'm going to thank those who commented. Thank those who's watched it and didn't comment. A special thanks to Alexis and Lady T off the dome. I thank you guys. And and like I said, to everybody who has commented. But I say Alexis and Lady T because I can remember that name. I remember those names because they are constantly trying to, build a relationship with me in the community. Not saying that everybody else, not discounting nobody else who commented on my video. I really do appreciate all y'all. And then, I will have to go through the videos if I want to, name people who've commented once, maybe twice, if that, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate anybody who's commented at all. But Alexis and Lady T, I know for sure, have went through and watched every video and commented on pretty much every video. That's how I commit their name to memory. You understand? Because we're developing something there in the community. That's how I feel. But, I thank everybody who's watched it or even watched one video and left and never came back. I still thank you for that. Okay? Now, talking about Jimmie's life, let me see, in making this, and making Crackhead Jimmie, it took me through so many emotions. And not just because I was sick, but because, man, it was doing things, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I was raised by my stepfather, who, yes, was a crackhead, okay? But honestly, as a kid or teen, like, Chastity or Dominique, I didn't know until my mom told me. But if nobody ever told me, I would have never knew that my stepfather, did that. Okay? Because he had never showed it or act like it. Didn't, you know what I'm saying? Never brung Matt to the house. Never. Until, you get bad to the point where, now it's breaking up the family. Now, you see, money problems are coming. Now we have to go break up and, live here or live there because we lost our house. Because, the money was going to the addiction. And that's what addiction does, it goes through and drains you of everything that you have. But again, like I said, there was never no different kind of love. There was never no, oh my God, I can't live like this moments for me. They did not bring that to the house and show none of that. I mean, spoiled us, got everything that we ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? So no, I didn't see that side of the addiction at all. I didn't see none of that. I didn't see not one part where, you would be embarrassed because, oh my God, here he goes again. There he is, or there he is strung out, or there. Nah, never saw that, none of that. So I can't say, speak on none of that kind of stuff, thank God. But I know there are some people who really do deal with stuff like this and really do have the ugly side of it. But again, like I said, I did not position none of them to do anything that they did. I voiced, that's what I did. I was the voice behind the character's autonomy. Basically. Now, Chastity, I did, what I say, a make out or something like that with the teacher. Alright?
Alright, so I'm still down here talking to Mr. Jerry. And, whoa! Yeah, yo! Oh! Oh, let me back it a little bit. Yeah, okay. Turn around.
I didn't really think, honestly, that they was going to the game mechanics would even allow a teen to woo with a teacher. It could have been mine. I don't know. But, it did. Did I ever woo? No, with a teacher? No. Like I said, from here on out, I'm talking the premise of making up what it was, is how it came to be, is what I'm saying. But throughout the storyline, it took on a mind of its own. Jimmie did not manipulate or cause anybody to be a certain way or any of that. Whatever happened, you just saw the reaction of it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, the relationship between him and Amira, it was what it was. It did what it did. You know what I mean? And then Jimmie just, showed his feelings on how he felt. Like you said, one monkey don't stop no show. There's some things y'all don't know about Jimmie. Jimmie, you know what I'm saying? There's still some secrets to Jimmie y'all don't know. I tried to throw some nuggets. Because at one point in time, I didn't know either. Okay? Run around. Kept saying, I gotta go find my son. Look at it. I got, Stay and watch, y'all. Stay and watch. Look at that. Oh my God, don't fall out. Hello? Look. Pastor. No. But I tried to throw some nuggets in there. And, in the editing. You go back and watch the nuggets. I put it on the screen. Okay? So that way, if there is a part 2, I don't know. You would see why. Okay? I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2 or not. Do I have some videos recorded as season 2? I do. But I have 2 different folders of the season 2, and I don't know which way I want to kind of go with it, or even if I want to go with it. It's like, because now I'm dealing with the fear of, how sequels be. The first one was better than the second one. And then it's like, what if I can't be the authentic Jimmie that I was being Jimmie when Jimmie was being made? Because if you think about it, you go back to the beginning of the videos, I didn't even know who Jimmie was or was going to be, right? Because like in the beginning when he was when he was fighting those drug dealers. Well, damn, everybody and their dog is out. I had him talking like some goofy fool, right? Because he was like, well, dang. He was like, everybody and their dog out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Also, using the voice changer that I'm using, it's like, it was kind of hard because it's a delay, okay? I don't know if you probably can't tell unless you're in it or being me is what I'm saying. There was a delay, okay? And that's what kind of makes Jimmie, okay? Because if you think about it, OG talks a mile a minute, okay? Like, oh my God, and some of that is not even just not even video sped up. It's just OG just that's what she do, And so that's how we almost became 2 different people. Because when she becomes, I know I'm sounding like split personality. I know it's called another name for it. It's not called that anymore. I don't care. It is what it is. It's what I know it as. Multiple, just personal. I don't know. Whatever. It sounds something like that when I talk about it, because that's how I be feeling. Like people probably think I don't. But I'm just saying. It's a delay, like a speech delay. Okay, and it makes Jimmie sound like he sounds. You know what I mean? And as you can tell, like when I'm talking, I'll take breaks. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't hear it anymore. Jimmie just became who he is. But before, when I was doing Jimmie's voice, not so much Chastity or Dominique's, but when when I'm voicing as Jimmy, I used to hear an echo, okay, in my headphones, and it's like, what the heck? It's slow. I had to talk slow, but that's the way Jimmy became who Jimmy is, right? And one of the things is nobody can ever steal Jimmy, all right? Nobody can ever steal Jimmy. You can take this whole avatar, okay, but you can never be Jimmy. I'm just saying. You can try. You can try to sound like Jimmy using a voice changer, right? But you don't have my voice, so therefore Jimmy ain't gonna sound like Jimmy. You feel me? Just like, I know, when y'all hear King Nine come in, that's what it sounds like, because that's what the voice changer sounds like with his voice. But this is what it sounds like with my voice. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So Jimmy became Jimmy. So before every episode, even though I was still not sure at this point if I was going to put this out for people or not, because I was still just playing for me, you know. And that too, playing for me, I think gave it its authenticity. Is that authenticity? Shut up. You know, Jimmy, you see the teeth. You know, you already know. Okay? You know what I'm trying to say? You know, authentic. You know, like, okay. Because you know how you record, like, oh, I hope people like it. I hope people agree with this. I hope people are okay with this segment. I hope people don't take this the wrong way. I hope, you know, see, I wasn't dealing with none of that in my head because it was just me. This was me playing my game for me. Yes. Even recording it, because that's how you practice too. You gotta practice. You don't just jump in, you know, being a content creator on however and just think, oh, I'm about to bang this out. Boom. No, you have to learn who you are as a content creator. And you know what I'm saying? You have to, like, for instance, let me say, when you're writing a book, you don't just bang out a book. Oh, I got a perfect idea. This book about to be a banger. Okay? And then you think, oh, I'm just gonna get in there and just write, and then, yeah, you're done. No, I'm talking about beginner writers. Okay? So the thing is, with writing a book, especially your first book, you don't have your own voice. You don't know who you are as a writer. You don't. Okay? Like, for instance, you know, and sometimes you, like, okay, I know it was a spill going on with a content creator sim content creator who copied another sim creator style. And if y'all simmer, y'all know, you heard about it. All right. I don't have to name no names or none of that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So sometimes, okay, you have to, in order to find, sometimes, let's put it this way, it ain't gonna sound right, but it's how it is, flat out, straight, seriously, right? Sometimes you have to copy people in order to find out who you are or aren't, or not, okay? And when I don't mean, oh, copy them and publish it, okay? Because whether I'm Jimmy or whether I'm OG, okay, I found out who I was and was not in the content creation of the sim content, you know? Like, for instance, let's just keep it real, okay? So, man, I'm telling you, man, they say, you know, cozy gamers, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh. I mean, you know what I mean when I say cozy gamers. Now, okay, so for instance, this one person got kind of canceled. They tried to, you know, I don't understand the whole cancel thing, but you know, man, I tell you, people. But anyway, because of a word she said, like talking about, she said something about alpha something creators, right? And people, I don't know, they took it and they ran with it. Now, everybody has their different play styles when it comes to Sims, right? So you have different sim looks, you have different things on how you do and how you do be and how you talk, right? Now some people say, oh, you know, it's a compliment when somebody, you know, cheats off of you or copy you or something like that, right? I get it to a certain extent. I get it. But honestly, there's nobody else like Jimmie. This is not. There's nobody else like Jimmie. Is there? If it is, let me know. Put it in the comments, the link or wherever I should look to find somebody like Jimmie before there was Jimmie, right? Because Jimmie is a figment of my imagination, of who I developed. You know what I'm saying? Now, there are people who can try to get an avatar and try to do it like this, try to use a voice changer, so on and so forth. You can try to do all that the best you can, but you won't have Jimmie's personality. You just won't. You see what I'm saying? Because Jimmie is my personality. Jimmie is who I created Jimmie to be. You can try. If I saw somebody, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably be like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Now they try to make their own version of me. Not saying stealing my avatar and my name and all that, but they just try to be their own version of me. I mean, have at it. You can try. You can try. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you're not gonna be Jimmie because you're not Jimmie. Meaning you're not OG. Meaning you're not me. So that meaning that you're not gonna have what I have. And I have what I have from just being me as a person, and also what I have of what I've gone through, right? Like a writer, even as a writer. You can try your best to copy the style of another writer all you want to. And sometimes it might be best to try to copy another writer. And now I'm not talking about word for words. I'm talking about like style. There's different type of styles of writing, right? Just like there's different type of styles of content creating with the Sims, okay? And if you're gonna copy somebody, I would say don't post that shit. You know what I mean? Just don't post it. You look like a poser. Don't do that. Sometimes you do it in order to find out who you are. You know what I mean? Like when I first came out, like I said, you go to OG's videos and it's like, man, I'm embarrassed with the look and listen to myself. Just like, ooh, why didn't you speed the video up like that? You know what I mean? But sometimes, like, look, it took somebody to come in my comments and was like, yo, I love your videos, but why does it sound like that? Like, it doesn't sound like this one video where you're talking. I was like, oh, because I didn't speed it up. Why are you speeding it up? I'm trying to get everything in, trying to hurry up. You know, so yeah, because I know how y'all like things fast. You can't just sit there and soak in it. You want to hurry up or you clicking off, you know. So that was my thinking. But then she was like, oh no, like if you can not do that, don't speed it up. We want every little piece of everything you say and do. Oh, you do? Okay. So I stopped. It was weird at first. To not, because I did, and also I was doing it to kind of hide my own voice because I didn't like the way I sound. That's me personally. I didn't like my voice. But now, I don't care. I mean, now I can't shut up. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was weird playing The Sims. It was, recording yourself, because that's what you need to do. You need to record yourself for you. and be playing. You know, hey, gotta have your headphones, gotta have your microphone, and recording software. You know what I mean? And you just gotta play the game and do it, but don't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't put not yet. Don't put it out there yet. You still trying to get your bearings. And I'm telling you, it was weird. It was so weird. Now, and on top of that, now you have to watch other content creators and what you're doing. Like, so we talking about the Sims. So you have to watch other Sim creators and see how they do things and stuff like that. My earphones, like it right here, just stuck into my head. It ain't like this one. Y'all see it? No. I don't like that. Look at that. Y'all see me on a fresh line right there? Like, I'm just trying to be fresh. Over here. y'all see it? Nice and fresh right there. And right there was like, what happened? Hey, shut up. I don't care. Talk about me all you want to. You wish you was me. No. Oh, man. All right. Look, now y'all can't not see it, right? Hey, I can only do one side good. All right? Yeah, shut up. Anyway. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah. So before every episode, whether I was going to record it or not, before every episode, I prayed. Yes, of course. You probably know now by now. Look, I'm looking down to my paper. My bad. But, yeah, I probably know by now, you know, that Jimmy is a Christian. That's why the Dominique talking about, oh, I didn't get a blessing from the Yumakan. Boy, don't get slapped up in here. Okay, some damn Yumakan. That's not where you get your blessings from, boy. That's why I said, I had them, I think there was Lupino Bibles. Now tell me that. All right, never mind. I ain't gonna, no. Jimmy don't try to start no mess. That's why it's leave names and stuff out. If I gotta mention something, I don't try to start no mess because Sim is a messy community. Not the simple fact that, oh, Jimmy, you scared, Jimmy, you punk, no, Jimmy's just not messy. When you become a certain age, like Jimmy, okay, you get a certain. Is my beard messed up too? God dang. Shut up. Don't worry about it. Did y'all try to shake me up? No, you didn't. Shoot. I'm out here trying my best with what I got. Doggone it. Okay. But anyway, you get to be Jimmy's age and you learn how to pick your battles. Okay? And therefore, a lot of things ain't meant to be mentioned. It's just not. It's because this community got enough of BS in itself. Okay, so I don't know. It is what it is, you know. And then too, the more you grow, the more people know you, the more crap you're gonna get into. Okay, so that's why I'll be like, I don't know. I don't advertise. If you find me when you find me, I probably should advertise so more people can find me, but I just be like, look, you find me when you find me. I don't even advertise my books, right? It just be like, look, sitting there on Amazon. You find it, you find it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I probably should probably do better. Yeah, I should. But yes, I prayed before every recording, even I did not know I was going to record. I was going to put out any video until after everything was already done. Yes, Jimmy. Yes, I talked like I was talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all was there listening and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I was still in the beginning phases of, you know, making content. And that's what you need to do when you that I'm talking about. Like when you're practicing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to practice. You gotta practice, or else you're just gonna feel awkward the whole dang time. And you gotta find out who you are, okay? Who you are as a content creator. What kind of I ain't talking about, oh, you gotta niche down, you got this and that. leave that to the gurus to say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, okay? I'm telling you, Jimmy gonna tell y'all something. Jimmy just tell you straight out. I mean, it may take you up the street, down around the corner to get to the meat of the message, but you gonna get it if you just stick around and have some patience. You know what I mean? You gonna find it regardless. So, I forgot what I was saying. I know what I was just saying, but I forgot what I was saying before I changed the subject to say that. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So yeah, I pray before every recording, okay? And some of the stuff, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it up, straight and personal. And it wasn't because I had to, that, you know, I was being emotional, you know what I'm saying? But some of the scenes, I ain't lying, some of the scenes have me cracking up, laughing. You wouldn't even think I was sick sometime, you know? But some of the scenes that played out sometimes had me crying, okay? Literally. Tears. Yes, literal tears. So when you hear people say blood, sweat, and tears, I mean, thank God I wasn't bleeding, but I mean, there was sweat and tears involved, definitely. Okay. So yeah, in the creation of this, it wasn't for everybody. It was just for me. You know, I think back, you know, like when Chastity in the beginning, it should be like, some of the conversations though sometimes conversations was real. You know, like as far as like when Chastity was like, man, I'll be at lunch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll be like, shoot, I'll be hungry. Be like, is y'all gonna eat that? They'd be like, oh, I don't want that food like that. School lunch is nasty, but like, sure, I'll take it home. I'll eat it. You know, I ain't never went as far as taking, school lunch home. I eat it though. I eat it, you know. So a little bit ad lib with a little bit of truth, you know, like kind of like that, you know. Sometimes put myself in Jimmy's shoes, you know, like how he must feel as a stepfather to a stepdaughter who is not his blood at all. Okay, not Jimmy blood at all. Now Dominique is Jimmy's son, but he raised them both as like they both is his. Like ain't no step in the house but the stairs, right? That's why she say call her dad. And Jimmy straight up man. You know what I'm saying? No, sad for some. Okay, we on the real tip though. Sad for some that some in this situation would take advantage of a girl like Chastity. Because, I'm just saying, yes, it's disgusting. But honestly, that was kind of like what my unpublished book was kind of about. Not really the stepfather per se, but it was in that kind of context. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I think, look, I done did the whole nother hour. God dang. I don't know. I think that's it. Yeah, so, I guess my son was right about, name Crackhead Jimmie, I know this now though. I'm glad I gave Jimmy another name other than Crackhead Jimmie. So Jimmy JT Tipton. That's right, that's me. Jimmy JT Tipton. Okay? So Crackhead Jimmie is a character that Jimmy plays, right? Because a lot of time too, I'm noticing, y'all know, I do the hashtag Crackhead Jimmie. That's how you find me. Or like my own YouTube at Crackhead Jimmie. You know what I'm saying? But my name on it is Jimmy JT Tipton. Because I noticed there's a lot of places though that won't accept Crackhead Jimmie. I guess they don't like the crack. I'm just I guess, So sometimes you try and look for me it probably, if it ain't under Crackhead Jimmie. Now, if I can do Crackhead Jimmie on anything, like, I started, what was it, Steam? Like the little gaming stuff or whatever. Steam, and as I think it's Epic Games, something like that. Jimmie play other games. Yes. I recorded some. I got so many games that I played and finished that I ain't even put it out there. Am I? I'll hope to one day. I need an editor. I need a free editor. Okay? Somebody who is going to pick up my slack where I lack for free. Because Jimmie broke. I got to buy crack. Man. Yeah, so I guess we at the end. I guess I think I answered everything. If I didn't, then now, under this video, or on the post, whichever one you like, just, if you have any other questions or whatever for Jimmie, or about Crackhead Jimmie, or anything, you can ask me there. I can make another video. It might be an hour long. I don't know. Look, it's done when it's done. I don't force nothing. Okay? Yes. I think I answered everything that I can think of. Yeah, so again, like I said, I was had the cough, I was sick. That's why I didn't want to, look, listen, if you listen to the video, you can tell I sound different though. I sound a lot different as Jimmie, now than I did in the show, because I was still stuffy. My throat was hurting. You know what I mean? Man, I still sound different. You gotta listen, And you tell every last one of them, from Jimmie, Chastity to Dominique, they all still sniffling. Excuse me, all that. Clearing their throat, all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that, yeah. And I say viewer discretion advised because, I explain that in every video, especially the first one really well, I think so. Yeah, so last part again about, is there gonna be a season 2? I really don't know, because honestly, I'll be feeling like y'all gonna judge me, you know what I mean? Y'all probably be like, this ain't as good as the first one. Then y'all gonna hurt my feelings, and I'll be like, you know what? F this crap. I ain't making no more Jimmie videos. Jimmie done. Boom. Okay, that's probably your OG thing, but I probably wouldn't do it. I don't care. Because if I want to put it out, I'm going to put it out. If I don't want to put it out, Jimmie not going to put it out. And ain't nothing you can say or do to make me put it out. Okay, you can probably ask me and I'll probably say, yo, okay, I'll put it out. But I'm just saying, I got to be tough and stuff. You know what I mean? I walk rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Yeah. Y'all know nothing about that, do you? You don't know nothing. Half of y'all can't even go ask your parents. Because they probably young as heck and they don't know nothing either. Just playing. I'll talk. You gotta go ask your grandparents is what I'm talking about. Yeah, your granny probably know. I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs, Yeah. I think that's it, y'all. Because, I gotta go to the bathroom. I done sit here for 2 hours talking. Yeah, like, why? What do you mean? You ain't talk to one. Whatever. So, guys, we'll end it with this. There was I have to work on the last episode, the grand finale. Yes. I don't know if it's gonna be this Friday. It might not. I kind of wanted to take a Friday off before uploading the grand finale. Then I'm wondering, when I do upload it, should I do it as a what's that called when you be uploading? It be like a premiere, a premiere. I don't know. I ain't never did a premiere, so I don't know. But I think it's saying that you can be watching at the same time that everybody else is watching. So I don't know. Like, is that kind of like maybe a live thing? Like, with you? I don't know. So if y'all know, let Jimmy know down in the comments, okay? You will see. Cause on top of that too, honestly, y'all know how the updates and stuff be breaking the games. Y'all know that, okay? So I got 2 Jimmy files that I've been trying to work on, trying to fix to get back right. Now, let me just say this. Now I know it's a dang shame that it's at the end, but you have to realize, even when the finale comes out, you have to realize that this is way before the rent expansion pack was even mentioned. Okay, so there was no rent man. That was ad-libbing. I was making that up. There was no rent man. Jimmy didn't get kicked out, from had to. Now I did have to finagle battleground. Well, wait, shut up. I'm talking about the fact where when Jimmy kept saying he got to pay the rent and he laid on the rent, that kind of stuff. Ow, something in my eye. That kind of stuff where he can't pay the rent. That's what I'm talking about. There wasn't no rent man, you know what I mean? Wasn't no landlord, wasn't no and another thing. There's one rent and I'm out. But the rent expansion pack, why, and I just thought about this the other day, why do the for rent expansion pack only work with apartments? Like, it's not apartment life, right? It's a rental. Why can't we rent out? We should be able to use that to rent out houses, to rent out rental vacation like Airbnbs. Am I right, guys? Yeah. No, for real. Because I wanted to be like, what? I wanted to take over the world. I wanted to take over the world, but I can't. I gotta go. And because I gotta pee real bad. So now I ain't gonna pause it. I'm just gonna, it's hour and a half. I'm gonna good Lord. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Jimmy love y'all. Good morning. And it's hot too. Ooh, Jesus. I'm about to have a panic attack in a minute if I don't hurry and get off of here. Okay, so I love y'all. Y'all be good. See you in the next one. Alright, bye. Excuse me. Where the hell y'all think y'all going? Like it ain't another video to watch. And y'all better click on it too. And I'll be watching the comment section too, just to see what y'all saying about me. Shit, y'all better say something if it ain't nothing but good morning. Okay? Jimmy love y'all. Especially if you made it to the end of this video this far. And if you did, make the lurkers jealous by saying you love me too in the comments, okay? Alright. Jimmy JT out. Bye bye. Good morning.